Have you ever picked up a mid-range smartphone and wondered, wait, why would anyone spend twice as much on a flagship? Well, that's exactly the question I found myself asking after spending time with the Realme 16 Pro. But does this phone truly deserve the title of the king of the mid-range in 2026? Or is it just another smartphone surrounded by marketing hype? Today, we're diving deep into the Realme 16 Pro to find out whether it's the ultimate value champion or simply another contender in an increasingly crowded market. First impressions matter, and honestly, the Realme 16 Pro makes a strong one. The moment you take it out of the box, it doesn't feel like a typical mid-range device. The design is sleek, modern, and surprisingly premium. The back panel catches the light beautifully, and the overall build quality feels solid in the hand. It's one of those phones that makes people ask, "How much did that cost?" and then look genuinely surprised when you tell them. The display is one of the highlights here. Realme has equipped the 16 Pro with a gorgeous AMOLED panel that delivers vibrant colors, deep blacks, and excellent brightness levels. Whether you're scrolling through social media, watching Netflix, or playing games, the screen feels immersive and premium. The high refresh rate makes everything look smooth and responsive, and after using it for a few days, going back to a standard 60Hz display feels almost painful. But let's talk about performance, because that's where many mid-range phones either shine or fall apart. Thankfully, the Realme 16 Pro delivers a surprisingly powerful experience. Apps open quickly, multitasking feels effortless, and everyday usage is smooth. Whether you're jumping between messaging apps, editing photos, or browsing dozens of tabs, the phone handles it without breaking a sweat. Gaming performance is also impressive. Popular titles run smoothly with stable frame rates, and the phone manages heat reasonably well during longer gaming sessions. No, it's not going to outperform ultra-premium gaming phones that cost twice as much, but that's not really the point. The real achievement here is how close it gets while staying in the mid-range category. What impressed me most wasn't the raw power itself, it was the consistency. There were very few moments where the phone felt slow or struggled to keep up. For most users, that's exactly what matters. Now let's move to the cameras because, let's be honest, this is one of the biggest reasons people buy smartphones today. The Realme 16 Pro offers a camera system that performs better than many people would expect at this price point. In daylight conditions, photos come out sharp, colorful, and packed with detail. The dynamic range is impressive, meaning both bright and dark areas of a scene are handled well. Portrait shots look natural, and edge detection is surprisingly accurate. Social media users will be happy because the photos often look ready to upload without needing extensive editing. Night photography is where things get interesting. While many mid-range phones struggle once the sun goes down, the Realme 16 Pro manages to capture usable and attractive images in challenging lighting conditions. Are the results flagship level? Not quite. But considering the price, they're more than respectable. The selfie camera also deserves praise. Skin tones generally look natural, and the detail level is more than enough for video calls, Instagram stories, and content creation. Speaking of content creation, video recording is another area where Realme has clearly put in effort. Stabilization works well, and footage looks smooth enough for casual creators who want to shoot videos without carrying expensive equipment. Battery life is another major strength of this device. There is something incredibly satisfying about leaving the house in the morning without worrying about charging cables or power banks. The Realme 16 Pro delivers that confidence. Even with heavy usage, including social media, gaming, video streaming, and photography, the phone comfortably lasts through a full day. For lighter users, stretching into a second day is absolutely possible. And then there's the fast charging. This is one of those features you don't fully appreciate until you need it. We've all experienced that moment when we're about to leave the house and realize our phone battery is nearly dead. The Realme 16 Pro's fast charging capability can quickly bring the battery back to life, reducing the anxiety that comes with low battery warnings. Software is another area where the experience feels polished. The user interface is clean, responsive, and packed with useful features. There are customization options for users who love tweaking every detail, but the software remains approachable for those who just want things to work. Of course, no smartphone is perfect. While the Realme 16 Pro does many things exceptionally well, there are a few compromises. Some users may wish for even stronger camera performance in extremely low-light situations. Others might prefer more premium materials or additional flagship features that remain exclusive to higher-end devices. But here's the important question: are these compromises deal breakers? For most people, probably not. In fact, that's what makes the Realme 16 Pro such a compelling product. It understands exactly what the majority of users actually need and focuses on delivering those features extremely well. A great display, strong performance, reliable cameras, excellent battery life, fast charging, a premium design. When you put all of those together, you get a smartphone that feels far more expensive than it actually is. And that's where the conversation about the king of the mid-range title becomes interesting. The competition in 2026 is fierce. Brands are pushing harder than ever, and consumers have more choices than ever before. Winning this category isn't just about offering good specifications anymore. It's about delivering the best overall experience for the money. And honestly, the Realme 16 Pro makes a very strong case. It may not dominate every category individually, but it consistently performs at a high level across the board. There are no major weaknesses that ruin the experience. Instead, it offers balance, reliability, and value in a package that's easy to recommend. So, does the Realme 16 Pro deserve the title of King of the Mid-Range in 2026? After spending time with it, my answer is yes. It's certainly one of the strongest contenders we've seen this year.